Yes,
Okay.
please. Please do.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to present you my project about the advantages and disadvantages of working at home. Generally, working at home is actually really helpful for the employees due to the fact that they have a friendly work environment because they are at their houses and they don't have to leave their home. But there are some disadvantages that are really crucial for their company, their job. But especially these days, it is very helpful that we are facing a huge disaster, and it is really helpful for them to work at home. Now about the advantage. Employees do not have to leave their homes, as I said earlier. They have a friendly work environment that they don't have to be anxious uh, of their clothes. That is actually a problem. What you have to wear at work. They can work at their own pace. And my favorite advantage of it is that you can work with a companion. Here you can see an image. Now about the disadvantages. There are very important disadvantages. The most important that I could think of. There is lack of equipment that you cannot find at your house. It is only at your company. Lack of communication with your colleagues. You actually need to call them on some social media, for example, Skype. There is a huge loss of productivity due to the lack of communication and equipment. And most important, there is a lack of peace and quiet that can be caused due to the fact that a lot of employees have children, have pets at home that can actually cause a lot of noise that can make them lose their concentration. This.
Okay. Now, would anyone like to ask any questions about his project? Yes.
Miss Linda.
Yes.
I talked with my math teacher, and I will do the lesson tomorrow, so I can stay now.
Okay, good. Okay, would anyone like to ask Kostis a question about this? Stathis?
To tell you the truth, I don't have any. Kostis cover all of my possible questions about his project, so I can't find something.
What if you had a choice, Kostis? Where would you like to work?
I can't decide completely because I both understand the importance of the disadvantages. They're huge disaster for the company, but personally, I would say that I would like to work at home because I have a friendly environment.
Georgia, what about you? If you had the chance to work at home, do you think that you would like to work at home?
I am inclined to believe that working at home is difficult because, as Kostis said, there is lack of peace and quiet.
Yes.
So people won't be focused. I won't be focused on my work, and moreover, I think it's not the same. In your work, you're more focused on that. I don't know.
Yeah, because when you're at home, there may be other things that you have on your mind at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Spiros Papanastasiou, and today I'm going to present you a project about online lessons. The last 3 months that we were all experiencing a strict quarantine so as to reduce the spreading of the new coronavirus, a great number of things we did every day changed. For example, adults have been working from home and a considerable number of people have been buying food from online sites. Moreover, another thing is that students of all ages started doing online lessons via certain platforms because they couldn't attend school. However, online lessons are not the same with regular ones. They have a lot of significant differences. To begin with, online lessons are a very comfortable way to attend classes. This is due to the fact that students are not forced to leave the comfort of their house so as to go to school. Furthermore, another benefit of online lessons is that students can learn on their own pace. For instance, especially students who are anxious of being in class can have better performance in school when they are taking classes in their room. These were the benefits, and now we will see some drawbacks. On the other hand, the main drawback of online lessons is that students can be easily distracted or do other things during them. This is due to the fact that they cannot be seen by their teachers. For example, they can play video games or send messages to their friends. As a consequence, they fall behind with homework and struggle to follow the class in future lessons. As a conclusion, I want to say that although online lessons have significant drawbacks, I'm convinced that their benefits outweigh them. In addition, I prefer online lessons to regular ones, despite the fact that they are less effective to students. Thank you for watching.
Richard, let me ask you one simple question and give me one honest answer. Did you use any help and were you reading?
I have learned the.
Okay.
I have learned the most by heart.
Okay, I can understand. If you were not reading, this is a top A performance. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations. That was an excellent presentation.
Yeah, great, Spiros.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those were back-to-back, two good ones. And even though the topic was the same, it was like it was a different, it was totally different. That was great. Exactly. One was Spiros and one was Jim. Okay, I don't know what to say to you guys. That was excellent. It was beyond even what I had expected. Okay, not that I didn't expect that you not to do something like that, but all of your ideas are so accurate. And I think that all of the knowledge about online lessons is something that's going to help only you in the future, because you know how they work. You see the problems. You see how we can fall into pitfalls while we're having lessons like these, because these may continue at another time in the future. So at least we're aware of everything and how we have to behave during the lessons. That was great work. I like both of those projects. Okay, I like both of them a lot.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
Personally speaking, I do like their ideas about online lessons, but I don't so much care about it. I care about the fact that they can speak very good English. And that's what I really want and expect them to do. Good for you, everybody.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is that the only one thing is with the word comfortable. Okay.
Oh, yeah, please. Yes, please make it.
That was just because both of you did the same thing. Online lessons may be more convenient because you're in the comfort of your own home. They are more convenient because you're in the comfort of your own home and you may feel more comfortable at home.
Comfortable
Okay?
has to do with room, with space.
Yeah,
Convenient
like,
has to do with how you feel.
yeah, like
Okay?
for example, if they're convenient because we don't have to travel. We don't have to travel. We don't have to get dressed up. We don't have to dress any certain way. Okay. You can't, you might not want to come in your pajamas in case you turn your camera on in the end, but you don't have to worry too much about your appearance or all the trouble of getting everything ready in a bag to leave the house. So they're very convenient and you may feel very comfortable in a nice chair at home. Okay. So they're both
comfortable. Something may be comfortable, but not convenient.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
hello,
guys.
My name is Manda Fediscato, and I'm Rosana Fediscato. And today we are going to talk about online lessons from distance. Manda, can you tell us some advantages about online lessons? Sure. To begin with, students learn more about technology. So as a result, it will be more easy for them to study by the computer. Furthermore, students don't have anxiety or stress for being late because they don't go out to school, so they can reach class on time without getting ready. Also, students study at their own pace, which means that they could hand in their homework whatever time they want, which that fits their best schedule.
Yeah, in some cases, yeah.
Not to mention that a lot of students at school tease or interrupt their classmates. But this is not happening while doing online lessons, so we have less interruptions. Not to mention that a student can earn a degree or diploma with online study. They won't need to go to school and they can save money because they won't need to travel. Last but not least, they can have face-to-face communication with their teacher and classmates by an upgraded learning system. Tell me the advantages of doing online lessons. Of course, there are many disadvantages of doing online lessons too. For example, there is no communication with their classmates. That means they have no break which they can communicate with each other or ask some questions. In addition, there is no motivation to the students by a teacher. That means that the teacher cannot give some encouragement to the students so they can do their best. Also, they lose personal interaction. That means that during online lessons, they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, by muting themselves. Moreover, there is no oral communication. That means that they do the homework from the internet and they do not practice their speaking skills, something very important. And finally, many technical difficulties can come in their way. For instance, many students cannot be heard very well or they cannot log in. What do you think is better for the students, online or at school lessons? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That was very good. Girls, that was really good. Okay. You covered the topic very well. It was very natural. Can any of you turn on your cameras right now? Any of you who can?
Hello. Today I'm going to talk about the positive results of coronavirus on the environment. So we can start. The global health crisis caused by the coronavirus is having growing social and economic consequences, but the air quality has improved during this period. Lockdowns restricting travel and the industry imposed to halt the spread of coronavirus have resulted in unprecedented reductions in deadly air pollution around the world. Major cities that suffer from the world's worst air pollution have seen reductions of deadly particulate matter by up to 60% from the previous year during the 3-week lockdown period. The researchers from IQAir, a global air quality information and tech company, studied 10 major cities around the world which have relatively high numbers of coronavirus cases and COVID-19 lockdown measures. The study compared levels of harmful microscopic particulate matter known as PM2.5. The pollutant, which is more than 2.5 micrometers in diameter, is considered particularly dangerous as it can lodge deep into the lungs and pass into other organs and the bloodstream, causing serious health risks. One of these cities is New Delhi. Less than 6 months ago, New Delhi was gasping for breath. Authorities said air quality has reached unbearable levels. Schools were shut, flights were diverted, and people were asked to wear masks, avoid polluted areas, and keep doors and windows closed. New Delhi and 13 other Indian cities feature on the list of the world's 10 most polluted. It is estimated that more than 1 million Indians die every year because of air pollution-related diseases. Industrial smoke, vehicular emissions, burning of glass and crop residue in construction, and road dust are the major contributors. Another example is Shanghai. The slow recovery of Chinese industrial activity from a coronavirus outbreak has prolonged the seasonal drop in coal usage by power companies, contributing to an unexpected return of blue skies in such polluted cities as Shanghai. This trend has the positive effect of improving the air pollution that has flooded the country. And the wild animals in urban areas. French cities, the bird song. In French cities, the constant background noise of cars, trucks, and passerby was abruptly replaced by silence when 2 weeks ago, when the government imposed a nationwide lockdown for the spread of the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. This unusual silence was initially interrupted by the distant din of sirens as health professionals raced to tend to the sick, but an altogether new sound has emerged, the bird song. In the Istanbul, dolphins come to the harbor. As Istanbul streets and waterways have gone silent due to coronavirus lockdown, the city's residents have noticed a new sight along the city's shores. Dolphins. Dolphin spotting was already a popular activity, but social media users have now been uploading videos of the animals coming right up to the shore, releasing their new freedom along the Bosphorus Strait. A decrease in boat and human traffic across the Bosphorus has a big impact. Terrestrial and aquatic living things can remain free without human beings. That enabled dolphins to come closer to the shoreline. The expert's opinion. With the cities under lockdown amid the coronavirus pandemic, wildlife experts believe the animals are coming down from their natural habitat in the nearby mountains and taking advantage of the empty streets to search for food. The end. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, Maria, you've used such advanced language. Okay, I mean, the ideas were really good. Okay, and you've worked on it. You've used advanced language. But the only one moment, somebody's talking. Who's ever talking, close their microphone. The only thing is, I'd just like you to be able to say a few things in your own words. Okay, I don't know if you were reading or not. It's too hard for me to tell. Maria, put the project on again. I just want to be able to ask you a few questions. Put the project on again. I just want to ask you about a few of the cities, just to hear you be able to use your own, sort of your own ideas. Come on, put the project on again. Maria, talk about the effect of the coronavirus on animals in your own words. What are the differences now for the animals?
The differences from the animals that they are that they take advantage of the empty roads of the cities, that they are under lockdown measures, and they are searching for food. Also, the air has improved, the air quality has improved, many animals, such as air and water quality has improved, and many animals, such as dolphins, are coming back to the harbors and the waterways.
Yeah,
Another
Maria,
example.
That sounds better. That sounds better than what you said, okay? Because what you said was too much like you were reading it. Now you're talking like Maria. Continue. Another example. Now this is a
Another
project.
example is that Venice canals are cleaned because the boats are not sail on the Venice canals.
Yeah, they're not in the Venice canals. Talk about what I didn't really understand when you were telling us about the birds in Paris. Just sort of sum it up a little bit in your own words. What's happening with the birds? What did they say about the birds?
That the French cities that are full of noise and passerbys. The country was under lockdown measures, and the birds that they are singing during the day. The people living in the town are listening to their song again.
That's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's how it could have been done. Okay, because we don't want it to be. I don't want it to be more than what you can manage. You see, and I'm sure you learned a lot from it, and you used really good language. But the idea is that you're able to use all of those difficult things and then sort of put them into your own words, okay, in each slide that you use. But since you can do it, that's the main point.